Welcome to the Smiles Are Wild show, brought to you by Pediatric Dental Associates and Orthodontics. We know as parents that taking care of your children's teeth can be overwhelming. That's why every week we will bring you educational content to encourage and empower you. Thanks for joining us. Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Morgan. I'm the marketing coordinator here for Pediatric Dental Associates and Orthodontics. And I just want to start off by saying thank you for joining us today. So May is always a super busy time. We always have lots of stuff going on. As you've probably already known, if you are a frequent follower, we have had a ton of contests, a ton of giveaways going on. And we actually are going to be announcing another contest at the end of this month. So we have something super special planned later on this month. So be watching us. That's one reason why you may want to turn on those notifications on Facebook and Instagram so that you can be the first to know what our new contest is going to be. I am super excited about it. It is something that we have tried in the past, like years and years ago. So we're hoping that with this year and with everyone kind of being able to get out and about, that this will be something that a lot of our patients and parents can participate in. So make sure to turn your notifications on. That announcement will come later this month for our new contest. So again, May is a really busy time for a lot of families. School's getting out. We're hopefully planning some summer vacations with some of these COVID restrictions being lifted, as well as lots and lots of kids are graduating. Adults graduate as well, but usually we're focused on the kiddos. So we have kindergarten graduations, pre-K graduations, high school, and even college. And so we thought this would be a really fun time to go through and figure out if it's time for your child to graduate to a new toothbrush. So we're just going to start with the youngest ages. I have samples of all of our toothbrushes basically that we have here in our practice and kind of how to break those down. And then I have a few little reminders at the end of this to kind of just remember about toothpaste and switching out toothbrushes on a regular basis. So we're going to start with the infant age. So as soon as you start to see your child's teeth push through, you should be at minimum wiping those teeth off after any type of feeding. So bottle feeding, breastfeeding, any of that, you need to be wiping away the milk and all the sugars and everything that is touching their teeth as soon as you start to see them erupt. Okay, so there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can use just a regular washcloth at your house. Just grab it, have it with you during feeding time, and just wipe their mouth clean whenever you're done with that feeding. Or there's also something that what they call a tender, which is an infant pre-toothbrush. And it is just a cloth that you can put on your finger, and then you can use it to wipe it away. So I want to make sure you can see this. So it's just a little cloth that sits on your finger, and then you can use it to wipe their teeth clean. So it's like a washcloth for your finger. Okay. Again, this is called a tender. We do have some of these available in our office. If you would like to purchase one, just shoot me an email and I'll help you get those out to you. Again, they're called tenders. Okay. They come in all different little colors, but they're really good for whenever you are, starting off the brushing habits, cleaning their mouth, that kind of thing. So then also there's a fun little thing called a brushy. And so this is a fingertip toothbrush. And it's called a brushy, Brushie. You can see it here. They call themselves the brushies. Hopefully you can see that in the light. There you go. Okay. And it is a fingertip toothbrush. So it's actually a silicone sleeve that you can put on your finger. And then it's got the bristles on the end there. So you can see that you can brush their teeth with that. So those are really fun for the really small infants whenever their teeth first start coming in. All the way up to, I would say, probably this silicone brush could probably be used up to like age 1 or so. It really helps, especially when they're in that non-cooperative mode, which a lot of them are at that age. So that's fun. Then we have a couple of different things. So you're going to find when you go to just your local retail store, your Walmart, your Target, you're going to notice that a lot of the toothbrushes are hanging there. They have lots of fun characters. And you're going to feel this tendency to let your child have the brush with their favorite character. But what you need to be doing is pulling out the ones that are age appropriate. So for example, we use Crest and Oral-B toothbrushes here in our practice. And you can see at the top of this, hopefully we can see, that it says ages 4 to 24 months. So right there, it says Pro Health Stages 4 to 24 months. So you're going to want to be looking for that circle to figure out the age that's appropriate for your child. Now, there's a few things, like it's the size of the brush, the size of the handle, and the size of the bristles is really, really important at this age, because you don't want to be using a gigantic, Moana toothbrush for an infant. Okay. So you just want to make sure that you're always using the most age appropriate toothbrush. So we have a few different options. This particular toothbrush is for ages 4 to 24 months. So this is going to be ages 4 to 24 months. You can see it has a smaller brush head. This is a Winnie the Pooh Oral-B. You can see it's a little bit smaller in size, even as far as just a little bit longer. Okay. So you want to be doing this by the size. All right. And then you can see that the brush heads are also a different size. That brush head on that 3 and up is a lot bigger than the one on the 4 to 24 months. I'm trying to show this as best I can. There we go. Okay. So you can see those brush heads are a different size. They're also wider as well. Okay. So you want to make sure that as an infant up to about age 2 to 3 that you're using a much smaller toothbrush. Now, they don't come in the most fun characters for that age, so it can get a little difficult, and I understand, but we have to stay within that age range. We're also showing in our office too that they are approving this up to age 3. So this goes to 0 to 3. You can see there at the top of the marker there, but it's about the same size as the one that's for 4 to 24 months. So anywhere between age 0 and 3, you just want to make sure that you're using the smaller brush heads. You also might be able to find some that are in the age ranges of 2 to 4. For our office, those are Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse. So you can see this says ages 2 to 4. Again, that head is just a little bit bigger than the one on the infant brush. So what we're looking for is to make sure that the head stays smaller so that it can take care of their little tiny teeth and their tiny mouths. So that's one of the most important things you're looking for. Also, pro tip, these are perfect if you have braces because they go really well around all of your brackets. So if you have a child in braces right now, the infant brushes are amazing for that. Okay, then the next stage is going to be 3 and up. This is going to be to about ages 3 to, I would say, age 6. And you're going to see this broken down in the store all different kinds of ways, depending on which type of toothbrush you're using. So you're going to see all the age ranges there, but this 3+ usually means about age 3 to 6. So you can see here we have Toy Story and Moana, and you can see that says 3+. Again, that brush head is getting just a little bit larger as we keep going. You can see it has the nice thick handle there for them to be able to hold on to it. This helps them learn how to use the toothbrush. It's called a handle stabilizer. It just has a lot of things that are into it so that they can start to learn how to brush their own teeth. Okay. These also come with a tongue cleaner on the back side of the toothbrush. Then your next age range, normally you're going to find starts at about age 5, and this is age 5 to 7. So we have Lightning McQueen and Doc McStuffins here, but you can see again that age range is 5 to 7. The heads are about the same as those others, but getting a little bit bigger. Again, it has the stabilization handle here for them. And then it also will have a tongue scraper on the back. And I will just open this one to show you what the tongue scraper looks like. I say that as I am going to bust it through here. Here we go. Okay, so a tongue scraper is just going to be the really rough back side of that toothbrush there. See all those dots and all those ridges there? That is where they will turn it around and clean their tongue with that. So most children's toothbrushes come with this now. So they'll use the bristles, obviously, to brush their teeth. And then once they can flip around and brush their tongue with the back side. And then you can see when they're talking about the handle here, it's a big, thicker handle so that it's easier for them to hold on to. Okay. And it even has some ridges there to help them hold on to it. Okay. So again, those are ages 5 to 7. Now, once you get up to about age 6 or so, you're going to want to start going to a larger toothbrush. Okay. They're going to start getting a lot of their permanent teeth. They're going to have stuff coming in the very back of their mouth at this point. So you need something with a little bit longer reach. So this is going to be the next stage up, and you can see at the top it says 6+. So this is going to be for about a 6 to 8-year-old. Again, some of the same features here, tongue scraper, but you'll notice instead of it having a rounded handle, it'll have more of like a bumpy ridge because they should start holding their fingers in the right places. It has some indentions for that, as well as the ridges to hold the brush better. Excuse me. So, and then it's got a little thumb ridge here. So it's just every toothbrush is slowly showing them how they should be holding it. Okay. Now, once you get up to age 8, they're pretty much in an adult size toothbrush. We have several options for that. I'm going to show you the one that we have here in the practice that we give away, which is just an Oral-B gum care. It's a soft bristle. This one does not come with the tongue scraper because at this point they should be using a larger regular tongue scraper. But it does have a little bit of ridges, shows them where the thumb should go, and it starts to train them on how to properly use a toothbrush. And you can see that head is a lot larger. Okay. Sorry. All right. So then one of the next questions, those are for all the manual toothbrushes that come by age. Now, your electric toothbrushes are also good. Oral-B actually has a electric toothbrush that can be used for ages 3 and up. You can see that here, 3 and up. Okay. Right now they have, I can't remember who all the characters are. We have Lightning McQueen and Little Mermaid. Again, these are for ages 3 and up, and they do use the replaceable heads. So the toothbrushes can use the replaceable heads here. You'll notice on their heads, they have the smaller round toothbrush head, and that's so that you can get really good cleaning area there. So it's made to be like the Profi cup that they use when they clean your teeth in the dental office. So again, Oral-B has the kids electric toothbrushes that can start for ages 3 and up. We have one that's not so charactery, that is a little bit more plain, that you can start using usually around age 8. And then also anyone 8 and up can actually use a regular size electric toothbrush. So this is the newest one from Oral-B. This is the IO. It has a lot of really cool technologies. I call it the iPhone of toothbrushes, but this is the newest one. I'm not positive if you can buy these exact models or the starter kit in retail stores, but we do have the starter kits here. If you would like to purchase one, all you have to do is email me. But again, usually about age 8, they can start using a regular electric toothbrush. Now, again, we want to make sure we don't want to make this super complicated. So, just to break it down, you want to check the ages on the packaging. So make sure that when you're letting your child pick out a toothbrush, that you're really not letting them stress on the character necessarily. But if that's the case, pull the ones that are age appropriate and let them select the character from that. Okay. Now, on the reminder part. So we want to make sure. So now you know what kind of toothbrush you need to be using. But one of the most important things we need to make sure you understand is that you should be switching out your toothbrush every 3 months. And that includes the replacement heads on your electric toothbrushes. So you want to make sure that every 3 months, everyone in the family gets a new toothbrush. Now, in my family, we do it by quarter. So January, April, July. Can't remember how I'm going to do my math here. But we do it every 3 months. Okay. So we just have it marked on the calendar, and that's when January, April, July, and October, and then January. Yes. Okay. So again, just make sure you're switching out their toothbrushes every 3 months. And the easiest way for you to remember that is to change them out in January, April, July, and October. Okay. Now, you also want to make sure that you're getting rid of any toothbrushes if anyone in your household has a cold or any type of contagious virus. You want to make sure you're throwing away all the manual toothbrushes as well as any heads to the electric toothbrush for the family members that share the same like restroom or toothbrush holding area. There are some really cool sanitizers that you can get now off of Amazon that can also help with some of that infection control at home as well. And then we want to make sure that you are assisting your child with their brushing. So we know sometimes that can be really hard because they don't want you to help them. But we do recommend that parents assist in the 2 minutes of brushing for any child up to about the age of 8. Now, some will need it beyond that. Some may not need it that long, but that's a really good, just kind of like target point age is age 8 as to when you should stop assisting them. Now, that doesn't mean you don't go in and check on them, but it definitely means like you don't have to get in there and physically brush, because by that time they should have the dexterity to be able to do that themselves. But again, you should be doing that up to about age 8. And then also make sure toothpaste is always fluoridated if they are smaller. So under the age of 2, you're just going to use a smear of toothpaste, just a little bitty bit of fluoridated toothpaste. Remember that it's the toothpaste plus the bristles that do the work. So just a smear of toothpaste for about up to age 2. Once they're over 2, you can use fluoridated toothpaste in a pea-sized amount. So most children should be using a pea-sized amount. Even adults shouldn't be using that much. You don't have to put a whole string of toothpaste on your toothbrush. It's not going to do any more. Most of it's just going to fall off the toothbrush. If you notice a lot of toothpaste sitting in your sink, it's probably because they're using too much toothpaste whenever they're brushing. And then last but not least, we want to make sure that you are introducing flossing as soon as their teeth start to touch. So as soon as your child starts to have their back teeth coming in and they all start to start touching each other, their back molars, or even if their front teeth start to touch at some point before that, you want to make sure to introduce flossing. Okay. So to recap, we just want to make sure that you are using an age-appropriate toothbrush, that you are switching out your toothbrush every 3 months, that you're using fluoridated toothpaste for everyone in your home, and then make sure to introduce flossing as soon as their teeth can touch. And also, as the parent, make sure that you are always assisting your child up and around to the age of 8. Okay? So we hope this was super helpful. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to comment below. We're always happy to answer those questions. You can also email me directly at amy@smilesarewild.com. And we want to thank you all again for joining us.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and go visit us on smilesarewild.com.